What's up, everyone? Going to be doing first game of a three-game series against the Washington Nationals. Swept them last time we played them. That was in a four-game series a few days ago. Yeah, looking forward to this. Last time we faced Joe Ross, Mets beat him pretty convincingly. Let's get to it.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
All right, let's have a quick look at the lineups here. Howie Kendrick leads it off at second base, and then we have three left-handed bats in a row. Adam Eaton in center, Juan Soto in left, and Eric Thames in right field. Starlin Castro bats fifth at third base. Asdrubal Cabrera in the number 6 spot at first base. Then Kurt Suzuki, the catcher, and Wilmer Defoe at shortstop. Joe Ross on the mound. And there is your lineup for the Mets. One change, McNeil getting the evening off. And also Nimmo was 0 for 4 or 0 for 5, I believe, in his last game. So he's getting a little bit of a break here. Marisnik in center field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. It was a fight at the bat rack.
Right at him.
There is the second baseman, Cano, for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's batting .412. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnik. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Nice play.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Let me see that again. I thought that was going to drop for sure. Kind of a backhanded grab there. Not bad at all. So now it's Soto.
Now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Really didn't intend on
ready now, Eric Thames, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
I was trying to be careful with him. He hit a home run or two off of me in the previous series.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball bounces, and this one gets away.
Come on now.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic
one of the
here
things I don't understand with the commentators,
how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
When you walk someone with 2 outs, they're always saying something like, "Oh, yeah, you don't ever want to walk somebody with 2 outs." And when you give off a leadoff walk, oh, you don't ever want to give up a leadoff walk. So I guess walking someone with 2 outs is the only acceptable walk.
Ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite
1 out,
field.
I should say. No. Whatever. You know what I was talking about.
At second with 2 down.
Trying not to give up a bomb here against. Oh God.
Behind 1 and 2.
Hung that one unintentionally. Thames has hit a ton of home runs this season.
A 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second.
Oh, that's not good at all.
And the inning will continue. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that's why you don't walk somebody with 2 outs.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to turn things around.
Come on,
Ice
Matz.
cold at the plate in
2 outs
action.
With 5 pitches in, and now look at him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Disappointing, but we'll come back.
1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Washington. Joe Ross gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, the real Joe Ross is one of the 4
Nationals as they enter.
He's one of the 4 major league players that has announced that they will be sitting out the 2020 season.
Play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in.
You know, due to concerns of COVID-19, but you know that's
a bit of a skid. In fact,
I'm sure that's a large factor in their decision.
They've lost
some of these guys, you have to wonder.
The 0-1 pitch.
Whether it would have even been worth it to them. Yeah, you say, oh, for the love of the game, they should want to play, blah, 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 but, well, oh, jeez,
good
he got me.
there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So he gets Rosario.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up
That's
the
up
middle.
the middle.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cespedes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And he fouls this one off.
Cespedes had the
so
day
far this
off
season, Cespedes
earlier.
is working with a slugging percentage
Previous
over
game.
550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
Dominic Smith started in left field,
Here's the 0-2.
and he did just fine. Player of the game.
Runners on first with one down.
I think it was 5 RBI. 3 for 4.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Not much speed on first base with Cano.
As a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
It was deep.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2.
It's close.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's
Nah.
a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, a tag
Oh,
for
geez.
1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice.
Batting fourth.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ross with 5 pitches: sinker, 4-seam, a slider, curveball, and a
The
changeup.
1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
It's just a regular changeup that he has, and that was his previous pitch, not the
He's
Vulcan
set
change,
and the 2-0 pitch.
which we saw from
If I'm
Gant.
managing this hitter right here, he
St.
doesn't
Louis
even have to
previous
look
game.
down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
nice.
Boy,
3-0.
that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now it's Conforto with 2 outs.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Turned on down the line.
Oh, we got it.
Cabrera, great stop. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network.
Saved at
right
least a
after
run.
this.
Probably 2. Yeah, maybe 1 though.
All set for the start of
Here
the
he
inning.
is.
And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman as Drupal Cabrera. Now the pitch. That's popped up.
Get it.
Alonso is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Now the 1-1
Alonso's
pitch.
catch? Is that what you're talking about?
Softly hit out to short.
Oh, jeez.
And
That
that will
was-
find its way into center
that looked
field
kind of
for a
lazy.
one-out hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when
Look
you're
at this.
struggling like
I
this
did not
guy
see
is,
much
any
effort
knock
here.
is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had.
Let me see that. I mean, I thought at first that it was going to go into center field for a base hit. But then, you know, Rosario got a decent jump on it, and I thought, oh, he's going to get it. It just, I don't know, it's just a weird play. It's like he didn't give, it's like he gave 80 or 90%, not 100. Kind of strange, but, all right.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
Yeah, I agree. It didn't look like much of an effort. That's what I thought.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down
That
on
didn't look
strikes
good.
for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Joe Ross, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Nope. 3-0. Here's the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
All right, here's the power swing.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay, that didn't work.
Now in advance of a big
Back to the normal
3-2
swing.
pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Takes this the other way to right.
No.
Thames is there, 1 away.
A little late.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Let's get a
Here
line
comes
drive.
the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jake Marisnick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's
7-game hitting streak for Ramos. He's second in All-Star voting for catcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this
Behind
one's in on the hand.
JT Realmuto.
Marisnick, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar
Oh,
level.
this is not going to be
You
good.
know what? They didn't miss with
Oh,
this
okay.
pick either. You go into high rounds.
I
and
thought,
you
oh,
carve
he's gonna
out a
throw
career the
Ramos
way
out.
This guy has nice pick.
But, okay.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
All right, let's get something we can drive here.
And
That's
it
not
misses.
it.
3-1 now. There's a well hit
There we
ball out to
go.
right center field.
There we go.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play,
Tie game.
tying the ball game.
No pitcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Steven Matz.
Hey, that's a
bullet to
gonna
right
be an
field.
extra base hit.
Gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as they jump
Steven
ahead
Matz,
with a run
first
scoring
pitch
on the
swinging,
play.
RBI double.
Number 1.
The Mets
And
take a
now time
2-1
to be
lead.
called Here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Yep, that's a mound visit. Take a look at that again. Rolls all the way to the corner. Probably could have gone to third, but it's all right. So Matt's on second. Now it's Rosario, who struck out his first time.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And this is
Oh,
pop
it's a
foul.
mistake.
but
Oh,
perhaps
he got
playable
it. Damn
behind
it.
First. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number
Cabrera.
2.
All right.
The batter number 24. Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit hard on the ground towards
That's
second.
right, Adam.
They'll whip this one to
Played
first
perfectly.
in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Left side, Davis brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
One away now in the Washington third, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a
Terrible
ball, strike
pitch.
one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a sinker's
That's a
in
better
there for
pitch.
a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a wave and a
Nice.
miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a
For me,
good pitch.
check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most
Uh-oh.
difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And the pitch. Juan Soto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slider
Nice.
whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put
Had
an
him way
end
off
to the
balance.
inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting
Flobo,
up.
that is a very valid question.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Joe Eddy. That's today.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick
kind of
out
a
number 1.
Clunker ground ball, but I thought maybe it had a chance. Nope.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keith Alonso.
Yeah. Heidi wearing a peacoat.
Stepping in
He's
and
asking
ready for
who
another
wears
shot.
a peacoat
Pete
in June.
Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this.
Bummer.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Eric Thames.
Now here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swing and a ground ball.
Oh my God!
Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with
What
nobody
happened?
out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning.
Davis did that
Leadoff
yesterday
double,
in
now
the
a
last
base hit,
game.
and all of a sudden, we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage.
I don't see a replay. Oh, no, it's the wrong one. Wait, what am I talking about? Who hit that last ball? Or no. What am I talking about? It wasn't Thames. It was Castro. Sorry. Replay vault. There we go. Took a bad hop. Okay, I see what they're saying. Alright. Well, not the best situation now.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
See if I can get out of it somehow. Look at this. I just threw that pitch. I'm not going to throw it again. Let's try a change up.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh.
Strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty
You go
good
for the
spot to be in as a
strikeout.
pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Yeah!
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 20.
So striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there.
Yeah!
On the first as they get the
Right.
double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit on the ground out to short.
Lousy, come on.
Reined in.
I'm going to see some more pitches
And that's
than that.
the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Just needed to.
Fourth inning.
I was way too early on that, but boy,
One ball game.
a moment later, and I would have hit that one a long way, I think.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Got lucky.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is after it. He's got it. A nice play there.
Gave it a
2
little
away.
ride.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
So here now's the pitcher, Steven Matz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third.
Oh, hey!
Through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Nice.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field.
Damn.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs.
Oh,
so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6
I had to work out of a
games.
jam
Yeah,
every
no doubt
inning.
about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better.
Now
at
the
night
pitcher
there.
is probably going to try and bunt.
At the plate, Joe Ross. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I try and keep my pitches pretcher's high when pitcher's trying to bunt here.
Home. Now a bunt attempt here.
Seriously? I thought
Only
that was
plays
foul.
to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a
like
bunt,
rolling
that's exactly
down the line.
how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only plays to first. That was very well executed.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first.
There it is.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag.
Oh, my God.
And the score from third, the tying run. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, good job of hitting right there,
What are you
D.
talking
Runner
about? It
on
was just a
third,
base
less
hit.
than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball
they
in
hit
play.
the bag, but
He
who
did
cares?
just that.
There's-
Hits a grounder right up the middle that
It's
drives
going to
in
be
a
a
run.
hit
Took
anyway.
it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now it's Soto. Got to be
Juan
careful
Soto
here.
to the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Oh,
Back up the
damn
middle,
it.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw.
Oh,
home.
I should have thrown
but
the
it's
second.
offline, so the run will score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Should have thrown the second.
He was able
There's
to
no
spin
way I
on
was
that
gonna get
first
him.
slider right there, guys,
That
but
was
he didn't let
stupid.
the second one go. Maybe
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. At the plate now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is.
Count 2-1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away.
Yeah. Oh, great.
In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Washington leads this one 3-2. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
set up away with the changeup, but it's
Yeah, I've got
1-1.
Waka throwing in the bullpen.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fastball well outside.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on.
So, my answer to that question is in 2 parts. That was no bum for the Cardinals. That was one of the greatest center fielders of all time. And secondly, no, it's not him. It's a fake coach for first base.
The mound, look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Yeah!
This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they take the lead. It's gone.
Oh, no doubt shot.
It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Roenis Elias, 6'1" southpaw, will be the
That'll
one that
do
gets
it
the
for
call
Ross.
from the bullpen here.
See, I wish you guys could hear the music that's playing in the background right now. It's cool. It really adds to the atmosphere. Damn. Anyway, look at that. Look at that follow through. Look at that follow through. That's his 20th home run of the season. Where's that ball land? There it goes. About 5 rows back.
So here's Pete Alonso. And he fouls this one off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, this game's really back and forth right now. Still plenty to be played.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here comes the power swing.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swinging up, looking to the right side.
It was a power swing. Oh well.
Down as that could be 2 bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker.
There's
and
a double.
Pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the back.
Yeah, I got jammed on that.
He muscles the ball to
Little
right
tap.
for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now it's Conforto.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
What's a wind-up noise? Wind-up noises. Trying to. Maybe I'm
He's
going
ready.
crazy. I
Here's the
don't think I
0-1.
know what you're talking about. I feel like I should.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
All right, be careful. Patient, protect the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out
Sweeping
there.
curve.
Pitching
Got
101
fooled.
is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And
Okay. No excuse for that.
he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yeah.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite.
Yeah, I
carry
thought it
up,
might be a
but
home
it does
run.
one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
All right. Now it's Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Ramos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Yeah, I was fooled there.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 3 runs already home here. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a tough
With
pitch
some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
half swing here,
Oh.
but this is in there for
Yeah,
a called
that's off the
strike
plate,
2.
I think.
Count 0-2.
All right, there's 2 strikes on him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he got him.
Shit.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much.
All right, so low pitch count for Matz, but his spot is up. What do you guys think? He's also 2 for 2 at the plate, so.
You can do with that pitch.
Any input? I'm gonna leave him in. See what happens. I could.
In now, Steven Matz. Yes, he'll look at
I could really go
ball,
either
but
way,
misses for ball
honestly.
1.
But I'll try my luck here.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Kind of just hoping he walks.
In there, and it's even at 1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh,
and he strikes
shit.
him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3
Should
in
have
the
pinched
inning.
it.
2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, 5-3 New York.
All right. Well,
In now, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Things
Wanna
not
go a
looking
couple
very
more
good
innings.
so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in as Drupal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
okay.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt.
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, shit.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him to second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down 5-3.
Let's see that. Cespedes to the cutoff man, Rosario to Cano. And you know, when a play is that close, but the ball beat him by a good amount of time, 9 out of 10 times you're going to be called out, even if, you know, upon further review, maybe you got a finger in. Anyway, I'll take it.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 2-0 home. This is flared out towards second.
Nice.
And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano.
Ball, that's it. Ball 3.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
Here comes the power
Transfer
swing.
throw to second base.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there.
Okay,
Two
back
strikes
to normal.
now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move, and
back
he
to
tracks
first,
it
please.
down. Nice play for the
I
first
thought that was
out.
going to be a gapper, but too much airtime.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down.
It's
In the dirt here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw over.
come on.
Runner at first here, one man out. And again a throw over.
Seriously.
Runner back safely. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Damn.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 55, Elliott.
Trey Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Oh boy. This guy is tough.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That
It's Familia and Wilson up and throwing.
the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third.
Okay.
Davis grabs it cleanly.
All right.
Throw in time at first for out
Big
number
out.
2.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper. Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. pitch on the way. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Conforto in a hole here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next to the net.
Digging in once again, J.D. Davis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle.
Jeez.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Standing in, Juan Soto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th.
Oh, he's
and
having
in
a
steps
good game.
the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh no.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This will be Matz's last batter.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three and two. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marisnick going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here.
Stupid pitch.
Trying to erase those negative thoughts and get right.
The batter, the third baseman, Starling Castro.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Seth Lugo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Seth Lugo.
Yeah. Edwin Diaz starts throwing in the bullpen.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hey. 2-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw the first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals 4. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Dominic Smith is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Rainey is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff
Nice.
The batter, number 1.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and
Oh,
give your
crush
bullpen a
that.
little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
All right, I'm gonna pinch run.
Brandon Nimmo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Salt and Pepper Boy. What is that music? I don't know what that. Is that something that you heard? Explain.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Oh,
Second,
yeah.
Nobody out. Line
Whoa.
drive to center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 24.
Damn.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Should have advanced there.
Here
It's
comes
my
the second
fault.
baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
100
He
miles
takes a
an
cold
hour.
strike, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very
Yeah,
well
I
could
wasn't
have
aware
sent him
about
packing back to
that
the bench.
rallying cry.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back at the track.
Yeah!
Ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 7-4.
I wish you guys could hear the music now. It's it makes it so much better.
And the home crowd has really come to life
We have
here
to
in
get
the
a
bottom of
capture
the
card, I
eighth.
think.
They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The left fielder, number 52. Joe Hibbert.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up.
La
Does he
otra
triple up on it?
potencia.
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hunter Strickland answers the
Look at that
call now,
ERA,
looking to get this one
9.15.
onto the 9th inning without any trouble. To the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Oh, here we
Down
go.
to left field and deep. Look at
Mets
this.
blow it open.
And gone
Ho-ho!
up into the second deck.
Number 25.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot,
Wow,
but the
look at
110
that.
miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
415 feet. Oh, let's see that again. Oof. Wow. That hit off the window of the suites up there, or whatever those are. What is that, like a restaurant or something? Looks like it. Yeah. Let's see if I can follow the baseball. Nice.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this.
Oops. Okay, Diaz, you can sit down. Hey, Dylan, start warming up. This game's got your name on it.
Ready with the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Here comes the power swing. No.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be
All right, back
careful
to
right
normal.
here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Should not have swung at that.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the
More
at-bat will
that.
continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes
Finally
it for a ball.
laid off that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, J.D.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1, here it comes.
Oof.
And it's fouled away.
Late on that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the power swing. First pitch.
Offering on its way.
No. Yeah.
And this will
Get
go
up there.
right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Oh, it's up the middle.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
4-0 around third.
They're
And he
going to extend
scores.
their lead as the runner scores from second.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he can't catch up on a fastball
Yeah.
to and it's strike 1.
Let's
Trying to keep things going now.
let's take a look. Replay vault. Matz, Ramos. Right here. Oh. Not really. Almost had him, though. Almost had his face. Hey, what's the rule if it hits the umpire? I mean, I know they try and get out of the way of it, but I mean, if it does, I'm actually not familiar with what exactly happens at that point. Alright. 0-1 count.
Oof, and it's safe to say he
Oh,
doesn't
no,
look
no.
all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 9. Dylan Betances will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Brandon Nimmo takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
If it hits the ump before an infielder, it's dead. If after, it's alive. Okay. It hits the ump before passing an infielder. Oh, I see. And if it hits them after, then it's a live ball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line.
Oh, jeez.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
The catcher, number 28.
Oh, boy.
Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounder hit
Oh
hard
my
down
God.
the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
One more batter.
Wow,
I'm taking
this
this guy out.
is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be.
Wilmer
Oh my God.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch to short. Throw to
Shit.
first is in time, but meanwhile
Oh,
the runner is
I allowed
in
a
to score.
run.
they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in
God
hand,
damn it.
you'll definitely trade it out for a run.
Whatever,
That
I'm going to
doesn't
leave
mean
him
a
in.
whole lot.
16, Victor Rosie.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and no RBIs either. To first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Howie Kendrick. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled off. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Inside.
Oh.
Misses ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Inside,
come
as that
on.
perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in.
Put it in the
Throw on
books.
to first is going to be
Oof.
in time to get him, and the
Not the
Mets
smoothest
have
inning.
taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The New York Mets get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Steven Matz earns his 8th victory of the season. Joe Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
All right.
The final line score for our
I'm bummed I gave up a run
for the
there.
victorious New York Mets.
Messed
10
up his
runs
ERA.
on 16
So Pete Alonso's the player
hits.
of
They left
the
11
game.
men on base.
Mets had 16 hits.
For the Nationals, 5 runs.
Let's take a
on
look
11 hits.
at the
No hits. They left 7
highlight
on
reel.
base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
So this is what put the Nationals on the board. Thames was the double as center in the first. I don't remember the significance of that. Marisnik with an RBI double. in the second. It's tied up the game. And this is what took the lead. It was a double off the bat of the pitchers, Steve and Matz. And then Cespedes, but no doubt, line drive shot in the fifth. So they didn't show when the Nationals retook the lead, but then the Mets took it right back with that home run off of Cespedes. Then Davis, later in the inning, almost knocks it out. Bounces against the wall. That was an RBI double. Matz in the eighth. It was in the eighth with 2 outs. Gives up a home run to Thames. It's a bad pitch, fastball up in the zone. So that made it a 1-run game. Then the Mets broke it open. First, Cano with a 2-run homer in the eighth. A couple of insurance runs. 412 feet. And then Alonso. Absolute bomb. That's what ended it. So the Mets win it 10-5. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Nationals, Thames with 3 hits. A very good game at the plate, including 1 home run. His 23rd of the season. It's another loss against the Mets for Joe Ross. He goes to an even 500 to 5-5 and a 3.53 for the season. Mets got to Elias for 1 run. Couldn't score off of Harper. Rainey got hit hard, and Strickland gave up a couple of runs in .2 innings. For the Mets, Cano with 2 hits, Cespedes with a couple of hits. Both of those with also 2 RBIs. Also, Alonso with 2 RBIs with 3 hits, including that big home run. He's the player of the game. Ramos, 3 for 3 with 2 walks. Got on base every plate appearance. What a season he's having. And I expect him to be #1 in All-Star voting for catcher by the end of the week. Because he's kind of battling it out between Real Muto. It's very close. But, yeah, although Real Muto has another home run or 2 and maybe 1 extra RBI. Actually, they're probably the same now. Or Ramos may have surpassed him. Overall, Ramos is having a much better season. So Matz goes to 8-4. A lot of run support for him this season. He's only outdone by Jacob deGrom with 9 wins. Let's advance it. Here's your matchup. And let's have a recap from around the league. Braves won.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Nats 10-5. Dansby Swanson had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 4-2. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-3. The Miami Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. The Reds had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-4. Michael Feliz had his first victory of the year as the Pirates downed the Rockies 2-1. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 7-5. Nick Anderson earned his first victory of the season as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles, 5-4. Chris Sale struck out 15 overall with the win, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees, 8-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Detroit Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Blue Jays, 4-3. The Minnesota Twins went deep 4 times as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 15-4. Griffin Canning pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Angels got the win against the Mariners, 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Indians swatted 4 home runs in this one as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers, 8-5. Jose Altuve was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Stros take care of the White Sox, 5-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
So our next game tomorrow, it's scheduled to be a 4:10 p.m. game. That's 4:10 p.m. And looks like it's supposed to be on well, MLB Network, so was that one, but whatever. Yeah, so 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. So plan on that, subject to change, of course, but my goal is to generally keep it sort of around game time. I am on June 13th, so I'm a couple of weeks behind where we are in actuality, but slowly but surely I'm getting a little closer. That's it. Doing about just about a game a day. This was my second for today. Playing the entire season as the New York Mets. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more. Good having you with us. See ya.